Live.
I get it.
Yeah, that's the Discord sounds.
Exactly. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I hope no one shows up.
That would be great. Now, usually we have an ooh from Lucky Bat by now.
I know. What the hell?
Ooh. There we go.
Woo! Woo woo!
And mute tab.
Jennifer Perryman, let's go. I'm the first. Yeah.
Actually, I was the first.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was me.
Cove! Yay! Finally!
Woo!
Lance Fantasy Gaming, I am here.
You are?
Ooh, woo.
Yeah, sometimes the first is the worst, though!
Yeah, Nick.
Oh no! I've gotten got.
The Aussie Duck 69, I put a whole bag of jelly beans in my arse. You too?
Nice.
Whoa! I did
Twinsies!
too.
ZNubaQ! How we doing? Film with the Dude, when's your Emmys coming in the mail? Yeah, I don't know if you guys
Tomorrow.
know, but we got it. We won the Emmys. We got them all.
Yep. Exactly. Best wargaming channel. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that they had that?
Morality is an opinion. I'm excited to see the new upcoming prints on the Etsy store. I can't wait to use them to play the tabletop game based on a Dawn of War.
Ah, sweet.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on, really cheap lamp. Work with me. There we go.
Naughty lamp.
Nick, what color should I use?
Orange.
I'll think
That's
about
a
it.
classic question.
It is classic.
What color should I use?
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We got him.
You should use Bugman's Glow. Because
Mhm.
it's a Bugman. Oh, speaking of Bugman,
Yeah.
you know what that is? That's some sweet, sweet nectar right there.
Mm-hmm.
CT7479. How do you guys paint large vehicles without an airbrush?
Ah. Well, assuming you're not kidding, I just put out a video where I painted a very large vehicle, one of the largest, without an airbrush. But
Yep.
and as you promised to go watch the video, I'll say that I used a lot of sponging.
There you go.
I think this
Sponging.
color is exactly Kraft mac and cheese.
It is very Kraft mac and cheese.
It is amber orange. P3.
Kraft mac and cheese would make great dice.
It would. It
Yeah.
might be a little too wet.
It might be a little too wet.
Wet-ass noodles.
Although the ramen worked.
Yeah,
like
but he
the-
didn't cook it.
That's true. CWQ and Lucky Bat is also here money.
That's for me. Claim.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We'll just need
Expect a check
you
in
to
the
we'll just
mail.
need you to fill out a W-2 and we'll get that right over to you.
Yep.
Yeah, Venmo me.
Eden into 5, I think you're one of my favorite YouTubers at this point. Yeah.
Sweet.
Owen Croft, hey Jay, I wanted to know if you will paint more fantasy miniatures like the Wendigo. Yes! Don't know when, but yes. Paint
There you go.
Lots of different stuff. All sorts of stuff. We'll see.
Flip of the Dude. Hey, does Lucky Bet ever feel like a third wheel? I mean, these streams rock as a trike, but Lucky Bet, let me into that big brain of yours.
Well, it takes 3 wheels to ride a trike.
Yeah. It's the third wheel that makes it a tricycle.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of third wheel, I need a black paint. I'll be right back.
Is a recumbent bike technically a trike?
The heck is a recumbent bike?
It's one of those bikes where you ride like this.
Oh, well, those
With
are
the
only
legs
for
up?
those are only for the true winners.
Is that
Yeah,
the
are
one
they
with the
trikes
legs
or
up?
aren't they?
Yeah, I think that they're trikes.
Yeah. But they're called a recumbent bike.
I think they're definitely
They
called
are.
they're definitely trikes because they have 3 wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only are they trikes, they're tricycles.
Whoa.
I wonder when people ride by on one of those bikes, an incumbent bike or whatever it is. I wonder if people are like, "Whoa, Tony, slow down."
Incumbent bike. Yep. I see it a lot. People with motorized trikes, just
Oh.
gunning around. Like some older ladies and men, just enjoying the free air.
What is the name of the road outside of your neighborhood?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Well, yeah, but that road, every single time I see a bike, somebody riding a bike, I would rather just go home than
Yep.
exist. It's the worst thing in the whole world.
Yeah, it's kind of a tight you
Yeah.
know, 2-lane road.
Oh, yeah. And people
you can't-
fly.
Yep. Especially me. I
Yeah.
go 60, 70, 80 miles an hour down the road.
Yeah.
It's like 35.
Go,
And then you have to go all the way into the other lane through a no passing line.
Yeah, it's not good.
Josh, I agree. A W4. Okay, we'll print out a W4 and we'll get
Okay,
that.
thank
We'll get
you.
that all.
Lucky Bet gets a W5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jennifer Perryman, Jay, you should do a video where you paint a very tiny Warlord Titan. Yeah, it'll probably happen. I'd be into that. Maybe not a Warlord, though. I really like the Reavers. I think they're cute. So I'd probably do a little baby Reaver, which is somehow still $60 from James Workshop.
Amanda D, I've done all my vehicles with no airbrush. It does take more time, but I like it.
You do you.
Yeah, you can totally do it. Yeah.
Yeah. ZenBQ, it's really easy to paint tanks without an airbrush in 6mm scale.
Mm-hmm.
I only want to watch it.
I feel like I missed out on the trend of painting little miniatures. A whole bunch of YouTubers did it in a row, and I feel like, I wish I would have done that because I would have gotten to do less work.
And that's why everyone did it.
Yeah.
Get on that hype train, baby.
Remember, like the past 2 months, nobody was making videos, but now everyone's making videos.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone took like a little break in October.
For Halloween, in honor of Halloween.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Cove, have you finished Indomitus yet? No, I still have a bunch of models to paint from Indomitus. I still have some of the Necron HQs and almost all of the Space Marines. All of the Space Marines. Except 5 Assault Intercessors. I painted 5 Assault Intercessors from Indomitus. Eden tips. My question last night regarding Nick's favorite faction is because I'm actually drawing you guys. I have a sketch of Jay so far as a Black Templar. Yay!
I need to be a grot.
Yes.
That is a necessity.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
The only other thing that I could be is
The
a
grot
cruel
necessity.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. But I think
Yeah, but it's a
would
grot.
be the
It gotta
best.
be a grot. Got a grot.
Got a grot.
Really is an opinion. Dang, the model looks fantastic. How are you getting so many colors and shades and still making it look good? Well, I just literally blob paint on the model randomly. And then I just, wherever it fell, I highlight up from there. And so, this leg was brown, so I just kept highlighting things until it was good. Where things meet, I just kind of blend the colors together. It's kind of it's very abstract way to paint, but I super duper enjoy it for my Plague Marines, and I think I'll keep doing it until I run out of paint. Joseph Patton, why does the Plague Marine have a Tau emblem on his knee? No, that's not a Tau emblem. That is the fly. It's a fly because Nurgle has flies.
Your fly's down.
Yeah. It does the middle thing, the Y shape in the middle does resemble Tau, but it's all about the fly, like the wings and the things.
Isn't that a movie?
The Fly? Yeah, there's a bunch of movies, The Fly. There's the old black and white one, and then there's the really good one with Jeff Goldblum.
Hmm.
Is there something tapping on the table?
Yeah, that's Lucas.
Sorry. I'll try to be more quiet about the paint selection.
Aghostman67. What do you want to see most from the new Gene Stealer called Codex?
Them being good.
Yeah, them to be good. That's probably asking too much. I don't know. I think that they have a lot of characters and character elites that try to fulfill some of the things that they lack. Because really, they're like a super Alpha Strike army. But Games Workshop tries to limit alpha striking because it creates a kind of a feel bad situation for your opponents. So how do you have a super fragile army still be fun while not having that powerful weapons and not being that survivable? They're kind of really in a tricky spot. I think if maybe they had their own separate list building mechanic where they can bring many more HQs and elite characters than anyone else, that would be cool. Because they need it. Like, they probably should have like 5+ characters running around on the board helping out their rank and file, as opposed to like most other armies where you need 1 or 2 because they're not that big a deal. So yeah, I'd like to see them be able to run a lot more characters. And I don't know, I'm sure they'll rework Cult Ambush, because they always do. Because I think when Gene Stealer Cult first came out, Cult Ambush was kind of cool. You literally rolled, and however well you rolled meant how close you were allowed to put your guys from the enemy. But it kind of led to situations where it was really hard to position your army, because you're like, okay, these guys are right on them, and these guys have to be in the middle of nowhere, and these guys have to be in my deployment zone, and these guys can be like literally already have charged the enemy. So I don't know. They need to figure out a way to work Cult Ambush where it's good. Josh Patton, 2-wound Acolyte hybrids. Probably not. Maybe 2-wound Metamorph hybrids? That seems more reasonable because they're an elite choice. I don't know, though. They are a fair bit bigger.
I think they should remove them from the game. Just entirely.
The codex comes out and it's just empty. It says burn your models.
Exactly.
Every page just says go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
It's like the ending of Minecraft.
Spoilers.
Oh no! Sorry, everyone.
I've never played it.
My bad.
You
My
ever
bad.
played Minecraft?
No, never.
Wow, I didn't even know that. You're not missing much.
Okay.
Terraria is a better game.
Yeah, I
Oh
played
my
Terraria.
god,
so.
Terraria is better.
Yeah. Like I almost don't even know how Minecraft caught on even more than Terraria.
I think
I mean, it's
human brain
3D,
just likes
3D,
squares.
you can build stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
You like cubes.
People like cubes.
Yeah.
I think also Minecraft was really easy to play with friends.
And it's easier for kids.
And it's easier for kids. Yeah, because there's nothing to do in the game.
They added animals, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've
they-
added a ton of stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Can you pet a dog? Because that's all I care about.
I think you can pet a dog.
Also, can you hand me the white?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Joseph Patton watching on my iPhone. Dustin Zachariah, are they the blind box plague Marines or the regular multi-part plastic kits? This guy is from the regular multi-part plastic kit, although I do have the blind bag guys, like this one. For a second Fortnite, yeah boy. Jason M. Gene Stealers need more Mad Max style heavy equipments. You know, I always want solutions to not be a new model. Because you don't just want a new model that's good and people spam it. Because that doesn't fix everything. It just kind of is like, oh, yeah, you bring the new thing.
Right.
I like a fix where it's a simple fix that works with everything. And those are incredibly difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I remember in architecture, whenever we would get an assignment and it was going to take like 150 hours to do, I would always sit there and I would always be like, okay, if I can just visualize the project in front of me and I let my brain go down every avenue and I would be able to come to a solution that would satisfy every single thing, and then I would make it and get to go home. But that's just not what humans are capable
This
of.
is, of course, after complaining about it with your studio mates for about 10 to 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not something we're capable of, and then I have to make a version and it sucks, but I learn a bunch, and then I try again, and I do another version, and I do another version, and eventually it's fine, and then I get a B.
No, eventually then it's due.
Eventually then it's due. Yeah, because
And then you get a B.
And then it is no longer your
'cause
problem.
150 hours have gone by, and now it's due.
Mm-hmm. And you got a B, but everyone else failed. The class. That's how it is. Jason M. Gene Stealers need the limousine back.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, that would be literally the best thing.
Morality is an opinion. It's hard to balance the levels of armies when you can field as many custodians and space marines as they do in a game of 40k or kill team. Like, how do 10 guardsmen have a chance against 5 primaris? They can do it. They've beaten me plenty of times. The trick is they use dirty tricks.
That's true.
But yeah, it's totally doable.
In your Space Marines, you don't have as many dirty tricks.
No, it's very blatant. I feel like the Space Marines, you kind of know what they're going to do. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be somewhat hard to resist because it's very good what they can do. But yeah, a good general of the Imperial Guard can do a lot of things. Also, Space Marines get to shoot a lot. But it's pretty easy in Kill Team to like have your guys set up in a way where they're not allowed to be shot at.
Mm-hmm. Cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Crack. Hey, Jay and pals. Why have you not got a sponsor from Rage Shadow Legends? Is it because you already play it? Yes, we're giant fans.
This episode is sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends. It's a giant-ass video game or computer game, and you can play it with your friends, or maybe you can't, and it's got things in it, usually biddies. It seems like they always show off that they have biddies. And the combat looks atrocious. You just click, and yeah.
What do you have against clicking?
I don't know. I think I remember watching a friend of mine play Final Fantasy, and I'm like, this game looks like it sucks. Because you don't like fight stuff. You stand there with your friends, and then the enemies stand there in a line, and you click, and then the animations happen of you running up to their line of guys and hit them, and then you run back to your line of guys. It was horrible.
It's almost like a tabletop game. But in real
Yeah,
life.
it was awful.
I forgot how hard painting is. I'm not sure I like
It's
this
hard.
anymore.
You should burn all your models live.
It's okay.
You could do it.
No, I'm fine. I have one that I'm pleased with, that I have yet to name.
George.
It's not bad.
Ah.
ZWQ tips! Architecture school story time money! Engineering school trivia. Material cost estimation counts the width of cutting tools as lost material. Also, dentists are real. Material costs estimation count the width of cutting tools as lost materials. So you mean the kerf? Because yeah, I guess the kerf is always going to remove material. I remember one of the most annoying things I learned in when I was taking a blueprinting class was figuring out how to calculate the material inside of bends. Oh, that sucked. That sucked hard.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's a piece of metal that's bent twice. How long is it? I'm like, God damn.
I don't know, man.
Can't I just measure the straight sections and we'll call it good enough? Nope.
Daniel Bear, Jay, you put up multiple videos a week and live stream every single night. How do you keep it interesting?
I mean, we're always kind of working on different projects in the same kind of format and style, but it's always different.
Especially today.
Oh my God.
Today was a rough day.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Have you recovered,
Yeah.
Nick?
No, I can go to bed.
You know what though? What's in it? Because we started with knowing zero, and I almost feel like I wish we could like do over the day, like Groundhog's Day style.
Yeah,
we started at 0, and I feel like we ended at like 60.
Yeah.
60% knowledge.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Y'all will see.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of weeks.
A lot of learning happens.
Jeez Louise.
And Lucky Bat was also there.
This is true. Lucky Bat helped for a little bit.
Yeah.
It did. Only a little.
Nubbin! When using sand on bases, is it always supposed to be painted over? No. I would say that you don't always have to paint it over, but you're often gonna want to. Sometimes I'll leave the natural grit of the sand, and then I'll do a wash on top to get a little bit more of a natural look, or to take advantage of like different colors of sand grain. The only problem with that is I think it depends on the paint job, because you never want something that you can clock as a real life thing, because your eyeball is going to see the real life thing and be like, that's real life, and your miniature is fake. Whereas if the base is sand painted a color and fake, and then the model is painted a color and fake, it'll blend. See, I think usually, really, the rule is probably paint the sand. But if you think you can do it, if you have a good idea, I'd say don't paint the sand and like glaze or wash or do something to alter it.
There's lots of different kinds of sand.
But but never just leave it alone. Never be like, yeah, there's sand. It's sand color. Why would I paint over the sand color? It'd be like, well, my models are gray, and I'm gonna paint. Why would I paint them gray? Because painting them gray is gonna give you a different look than leaving them plastic. Because your eyes can be like, hey, look, plastic.
McBain. Hey, J Nick. I agree. New kill team is good.
Yeah, super digging it. I think one thing I didn't explain very well in the video, which I wish I did, but it was that's some people seem to think that there's a huge difference between the index rules and the white dwarf rules, or the big box rules. And they're not that different. You get 3 unique tactical objectives that are cool, but they don't instantly replace the ones in the normal game. And you get a couple of synergistic rules, like you have a spotter who can spot a thing for you for like a command point or for for one command point. So it's not night and day. Like the I think I did explain this in the video, but that the White Dwarf rules didn't let you take any models that the index didn't let you take. I kind of wish that they were doing maybe something different with these White Dwarf rules. Like maybe making them unofficial, or I don't know, doing them in a different way, because it does seem like eventually they better republish them somewhere. Because if there's 20 factions and there's going to be 20 rules in 20 issues of White Dwarf, I feel like that's going to be a pain.
Pain boy.
Yeah. But maybe we're going to get Kill Team annuals like they said they were going to give us for old Kill Team, although we got one in 3 years. Shaku77, first time joining you live. Currently painting Space Wolves. Yeah,
Sweet.
Space Wolves are neat. What happened today? Oh my god. Oh, what happened today?
You'll all see.
Daniel Bear, lads, the horse you picked for me at the Melbourne Cup ran dead last. Unsubscribed.
Lucky number 13 didn't make it.
Yeah. Oh, I remember I was listening to some podcast with comedians, and they were talking about the very first time they ever bet on a horse race, their horse died.
Wow.
Not lost, but died. And what's funny is they even thought that they had a tip. Because the person in front of them bet a lot on that horse, and they're like, oh, that guy must know his stuff. And so he bet on the horse, and then it died.
That is so funny.
Joseph Patton, can I have fun with all shield drones in Tao's new kill team? I don't know anything about Chalnath, but in a normal kill team, I believe you can take. I think you can take a shield drone. You can replace one model with one shield drone, and half your models can't be shield drones. So half your models have to be normal Tau, and half your models can be drones. And you're only allowed one of each type of drone. So yeah, you'd be allowed one shield drone and one combat drone and one marker light drone and one of the gun platform drones. Manny D, I hope they use that as a way to get Blackstone Fortress models into the game. Yeah, I think that would actually be an okay use for White Dwarf, because not that many people have those models or care. So I feel like that would be alright. And if they wanted to make up like weird stuff, like, hey, here's how to take a Dreadnought in a game of Kill Team, that would be sweet. Xenov Q tips. Learning experience money. Also, never bet on a horse named Glue.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Weirdly, though, the horse I bet on called IKEA Meatballs also underperformed.
And then was turned into IKEA Meatballs.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Cove, I must warn you all. I finished a 10,000 point versus 10,000 point match 40k without using the Apocalypse rules. It was 3 days of moving singular Tyranid Gaunts. Learn from my mistake. Don't try this. Yeah, 10,000 points is absurd. Holy moly, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Yeah. You know what, though? I appreciate that you didn't use the Apocalypse rules. I think the I don't know. The Apocalypse rules seem dumb if you're going to use your normal models, because it's like, hey, look, I have an entire squad of Necron warriors that move as one and count as 4 guys. I'm like, oh, this is just a different game. Why would I push around all my models if they're only going to count as 4 guys and have a limited number of attacks? And like, I think part of what makes Apocalypse great is it takes a long ass time and you get to use all your toys. Exactly.
Jennifer Perryman, why am I the only dislike? YouTube must not be updating for you. I see 34, which is surprisingly low for this.
That is surprisingly low.
I mean, 77 watching? I don't know what's going on.
Come on, guys. It's your duty.
It's your call of duty. Mandy D, how do you even paint 10,000 points of Tyranids? Imagine the hordes of Gaunts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mistakes were made.
Boy, I wonder if there'd be anything to like, you know how Squidmar is painting like he seems to be doing a thing where he paints an incredibly impressive thing and then sells it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's anything to like us building an incredibly interesting army and then selling it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's something to keep in our back pocket. Because I mean, at this point, after this year, I've painted so many models for the channel that I just don't need more. But I need to continuously be painting models at all times.
You're like Sarah Winchester.
For content, yeah.
Do you want an EOB branded mini?
Yeah!
Made by Games Workshop. Bought from a Games Workshop.
You're welcome.
Gross. I think we've captured some good burps on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mandy D, well, you still have those Indominus models, right?
That's true. They do some fun converting, so they're truly unique.
Yeah. Jason M. burp compilation. Oh boy. Yeah, if you want to find all the burps in every single live stream.
Yeah, this backpack is something.
That one person. What is the best white paint you've used? I'm painting a Tyranid army.
I'm glad you asked. This is a little tip I learned from the YouTuber Ninjon, but Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic Titanium White. It comes in a nice tube like this, a 59 milliliter tube, and it is absolutely wonderful.
Speaking of burps.
Yeah, I've been using this as my go-to white forever, or not forever, but for a long time. I do not use any any miniature brand whites anymore. I use this. It's wonderful. It's awesome. It works great. It's incredibly white. It's like super white. Like when I Zenithal prime something and then I put this on top, this is whiter than the Zenithal. Super white. Love this stuff. Everybody should own this. I wish I could say the same for the Liquitex Ivory Black, but this is not very good. It doesn't cover well, which is really weird. So I'm going to be trying out some different artist brand blacks, because that's what I want, a really good black and a really good white to put on my palette, because every paint job needs those colors. And it'd be nice to not have to invest in like Vallejo black or Army Painter black or Games Workshop black, because it sucks. Nick, I've been trying to get a hold of you about your 3D printer's extended warranty.
Oh.
Click on this link in this email to find out if you qualify for. Stabster. Whatever you do, don't use Citadel White Scar. Some of the grossest and chalkiest paint I've ever used. Yeah, whites. Yeah, all Games Workshop whites have been awful. Truly awful. Xenobiki tips. Fortunate Chiroptera or Chiropteran Esquire interruption burnt money. Also, gotta head out. Have a nice night, everyone. Good night, Xenobiki.
Good night.
Ben Whitnell. I showed up when people were talking about loving super whiteness. Is this an Arch stream?
I get it.
I do too.
I get it.
I appreciate that.
I get it.
Skeleton Lord Ryan. White Scar's air is straight up smooth, though. You know, I have never heard of anyone using Games Workshop air.
That's a great question. Yeah. And, yeah. Is it only smooth through an airbrush, or is it smooth brush on?
I don't know. I suppose it can't be literally dry chunks if it's an air paint, like the real normal paint is.
It'd be kind of hilarious if that's what it was.
Midwinter Minis, great Gargant though. I can't remember. Does he have? Did he do a Gargant? Is that a new thing? I know Squidmar just did a Gargant. It was a 3D print. It was really cool. He did an amazing job because it's Squidmar. Wouldn't it be great if Squidmar one day put out a video and the paint job just sucks? It's just really amateur.
Yes, exactly 6 hours ago.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Neat. Ah, Link 11. It's a new vid scratch built. Cool.
Oh my god, it's 40 minutes long.
Whew. Is the matte medium on the top of that shelf somewhere? No, it's probably in the bucket, in the top bucket. If you, can you have that? Yay! Thank you.
Acid medium.
You're welcome.
Oop. Ralph Lefebvre, it was fucking glorious. I bet. Cryo, the punching bag. That would be Squidmar's untalented twin then. Squigmar. That would be really funny if he came out with a Squigmar character.
I love some of his plugs that he does, like his sponsored plugs, where he's just like flapping in a frame. It's some wild stuff.
It is.
So let's talk about Squarespace.
God, I wish Squarespace would sponsor all of our videos.
I know.
Squarespace, if you're listening.
Yeah, they're avid stream fans.
Yeah, I would love a Squarespace website. I've made a Squarespace website. And you know what? It was pretty easy.
See? I mean, we're already ready to go. Linku 11. He made rules for it too.
Hmm. Josh Aguirre, y'all see the shade midwinter minis through a Squidmar? I mean, is it because Squidmar bought a even bigger? Or no, I guess the I don't know which one's bigger. I think the Manta is physically bigger, sort of. I don't know. I've seen the Emperor Titan or the Gargant Titan or the Mega Titan or whatever, and it's so big.
That's what she said.
It's like a 5-year-old. It's redonkulous. I've never seen the Manta in person, but I mean, Squidmar's a big guy, and looking at him like holding the thing, it's like a skateboard. It's crazy. So I don't know which one is bigger. Okay, does Jay keep moving just to mess with me, or to mess with us? Yes.
Yes. This video is sponsored by Audible. The Gargant video.
They didn't return our calls.
Oh, you got ghosted by Audible.
May I talk to Mr. Audible, please?
Like, dude, this is an Arby's.
Oh, okay.
Can I have a Baconator? No, you have to come to the restaurant.
Also, this is Arby's.
Oh yeah, which one is Baconator?
Wendy's.
Oh my, it's that those aren't two different places. I mean,
I would say those are completely different.
Didn't you get
Arby's
bullied by someone who works at Burger
Arby's
King?
doesn't even make any sense.
I don't even know. Wendy's has like the roast beef
Hamburgers.
sandwiches, right? No hamburgers.
No, that's Arby's.
That's Arby's.
Arby's has the roast beef sandwiches.
Okay, I like the roast beef sandwiches.
Me too.
Josh Aguirre, Midwinter Minis called Squidmar's video about 3D printing Gargants boring. I really liked Squidmar's video because the way he also I'm sure guy was kidding, but what I really liked about Squidmar's video, maybe more so than the Gargant, was him going through the history of Armorcast, which is kind of a cool little piece of history about Games Workshop. The Manta is roughly the size of a standard gaming table. Ralph Lefebvre, Guy's Gargant was literally the size of his baby. Yeah, but his babies are brand new. They're pretty small.
Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh on the scene.
Cryo the punching bag. Trading my 5-year-old son against a Mega Titan. They're the same size. Although the Mega Titan rises in value.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin Reynolds. Yeah, right, Jay. Like you don't have a frequent flyer miles at both places. Arby's and Wendy's. Yep. I think I went to Wendy's once for my birthday because I wanted to get sushi.
At Wendy's?
No, we went to a sushi restaurant, but they wouldn't serve us until the whole party arrived, and my uncle was crazy late. And I had to go to school because I was doing night school. And so eventually we drove to Arby's, and I got a burger, and then I went to school.
Happy birthday.
Comparable. Basically the same thing.
It is.
Can you believe that this white is not covering over navy blue very well?
I can believe it. And then what was funny, I think, is the next year I also wanted sushi, but I was outvoted, so we got Indian food.
Oh.
Although, one year we went. It might have been one of those years.
Oh, yeah, that was the best. That was the absolute best.
Yep. Although I don't think that place exists.
Bluefin?
Gone.
Is that it?
Gone.
Yeah, I bet you
think-
it's gone.
I think it's been gone for years.
Yeah, because not enough people went there on their birthdays.
Everybody kept going to Wendy's.
Skeleton Lord Ryan. I think Stippenwib did a better job of talking about Armorcast. Yeah, but they didn't paint a giant titan in it. In their video.
Boom! Shade. Throne.
Gigabomb 2 tips. I will give you money and you will like it. I'm painting Centurions. What do you think is the next for Primaris range? Jetpack Marines are overdue. I'd like some Jetpack Marines. I would also like just keep it simple. Like, I think the old people who put the old jetpacks onto modern Primaris, they look so good. So I hope that when they do, I hope they don't change anything. I hope that they put the old backpacks on this current Marines. I'm sure they'll change everything because they'll probably make them look like the current jumpy aggressor guys. But I don't know. I think it's just it's such a good look.
Beak, beak.
Daniel Bear, brand new baby as opposed to a pre-owned one.
Gross.
I was a pre-owned one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stand by what I said.
We prefer the term upcycled.
Yeah. Yeah, reduce,
Yeah,
reuse,
there
recycle.
Exactly.
Josh Aguirre, sounds like Jay needs to get the Olive Garden Unlimited Pasta Pass.
I've never been to
Absolutely.
Olive Garden.
I've been there once.
Is it good?
Nah, it's fine, whatever.
It is A-OK.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Vampy, Jay, make a video on Kill Team cover.
Oh god, yeah. Kill Team cover is kind of tricky. I heard that there was some updates in the new in the Kill Team thingy, the FAQ. And I'm a little nervous to look at it because I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. And so it'll be interesting to take a look at that and see if I do know what I'm doing or not. But I think the most important thing to remember is to see if your enemy is in cover, you have to look at any part of your base and draw a triangle from any point on your base to all of your opponent's base. And if any part of your base can see all of your opponent's base, they're not in cover.
So it's all about that base.
All about that base. Now, line of sight is different. I think it's a 1 millimeter line from your head to any part of your opponent's. That is how you tell if you can see them, to select them as a target, and then to determine cover. That's when you do the cover lines. If any part of your base can see 100% of the other person's base. And you either have cover or you don't have cover. There's no medium cover or heavy cover. I wish they didn't use those words in the rulebook. Yeah, because you either have cover or you don't have cover. There's no like +1s to cover, -1s to cover. It's just cover or no cover.
I suppose that keeps it simpler.
That would keep it simpler, but not the way they describe it in the book.
Hmm.
Derpimus, if you had to trade a faction in 40k for one from Age of Sigmar, which one would you pick?
What are these guys called?
Those are Night Haunt.
Yes.
Night Haunts.
Mm-hmm.
I would pick Gloomspike Kits.
Wait.
And I'd get rid of Tau. Trade those too.
I guess maybe I don't completely understand the question. But
I answered it. It's fine.
I guess
Yeah,
I would kill Space Marines just to ruin everyone's day,
Yeah.
and then I would bring them back in Age of Sigmar. So I would get rid of Space Marines from 40k, and then I would put Space Marines into Age of Sigmar.
What would you in 40k if you get rid of Space Marines? What would you replace Space Marines with?
Nothing. I just let there be a giant hole.
Nothing. You don't deserve it.
No.
Great.
Maybe if you're good, in a few years I'll bring back squads.
I thought maybe you were going to say Stormcasts. Bring Stormcasts in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think people would notice.
Exactly. Savior Martin new tips. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Benjamin Reynolds, where did people buy babies before eBay?
That's a good question.
Does the bay stand for baby?
Why
Whoa.
is it called eBay?
Internet Bay? Like a bay for internet selling?
Why is it called eBay? They changed the name of its service from Auction Web to eBay in September 1997 after Echo Bay Technology Group, Omnidar's consulting firm.
Ah, it's boring.
We all know Echo Bay. Holy cow, I can't believe they were up
The
against
domain
such a...
name echobay.com was already taken by a gold mining company, so they shortened it to eBay.
Bought it on eBay.
Literally the most boring thing that could ever happen.
Okay, why is it called Yahoo?
Brimbo96 tips. Just purchased a McFarlane Toy Marine and looking to paint them Alpha Legion colors. Recommendations on how I should prime it. I used a rattle can of enamel black primer from Rust-Oleum and it didn't work. It didn't want to dry because of whatever kind of rubbery plastic it's made out of. And I switched to an acrylic primer and that did work, but it was pretty fragile. So I would say use an acrylic primer if you have it, because it will work, but it'll not be the perfect prime.
Do you have one of your tiny files about?
It's in the green case.
Great, thanks.
Skeleton Lord Ryan, my local Olive Garden has a server that looks 100% like Shia LaBeouf. Daniel Thompson, from what I know that about Shia LaBeouf, it could be him.
Guaranteed.
Shy surprise.
And Benjamin Reynolds. Honestly, Shia LaBeouf is probably in this chat right now. And then I am Shia LaBeouf.
Wow.
I'm going to reveal it to you guys right now. I am not Jay, I am Shia.
I knew it.
Cryo, the punching bag. Can we agree on Games Workshop slowly losing it with these rules? I think they're trying too hard to make their rules bulletproof. And so they're really trying to write like legal documents. Whereas I think they're trying too hard. I think if they maybe tried, if they eased it up a little, I think it would actually be better.
What was that one sentence and it repeated the same word about 6 times?
Oh yeah, that was the rule. Oh yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense when you really sit down and draw it out on a napkin. It is the one of the stratagems for the Gene Stealer cult. Here, let me read it right now. Oh wait, we got a Chicken Nugs tip. Yo, what up, EOB? You guys still like rap?
Love rap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys gotta experience this rule. Kill team rules. Gene Stealer cult. Stratagems. Oops. Why would it be little? There we go. Lying in wait. Use this tactical ploy when you activate a friendly Brood Coven operative that has a conceal order and is more than 3 inches from enemy operatives. Select one other ready friendly Brood Coven operative that has a conceal order, is more than 3 inches from enemy operatives, and is visible to and within 3 inches of this operative. Ignore those operatives' group activation characteristics. Instead, after activating the first operative, you can activate the other operative before the opponent activates any operatives.
Imagine a drunk man yelling at you on a street.
Jesus Christ.
It's an incredibly verbose way of saying you can activate one model that has a conceal order, and then you can activate another model that has a conceal order. That's the rule. But holy
I think
moly.
it better the way that it says it, though.
I agree. They really nailed it.
Uh-oh, here we go. Michael Spitz. Hey boys, just broke up with my girlfriend. Lucky Bat, any advice?
Date men instead.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know what people say? Sometimes you need to make a change in your life.
Yeah.
Bam.
Hot tips with Lucky Bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artuvor.
I always see people like they put together like a playlist of really sad songs. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
Just
like
happy songs. It doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense.
you gotta blast Weird Al if you're going through a
Yeah.
breakup.
You gotta blast music that they didn't like but that you like. So you remind
Yeah.
yourself, I get to have this now. That's some actual advice. You can have that for free. You're welcome.
Artuvorio, hi there. First time catching a live stream. Just wanted to say thank you. Your videos inspired me to paint and base my minis. I just finished 2,250 points of Dark Eldar. Ooh,
Sweet.
neat. I like the Dark Eldar. I might be doing a Dark Eldar kill team.
Damn.
Like you?
Dark Eldar.
Frozen Song. Sorry I tuned out. Can you repeat it? No. Jason M. Broke up with girlfriend equals Warhammer 40k.
Michael Spitz. Oh no, I don't give a fuck. I cried for like 5 minutes and asked another girl on a date who said yes.
Neat.
Wow.
There you go. So you did
Mad
not
lad.
take Lucky Bat's advice. Is the problem.
Yeah, jeez. I'm feeling really unheard.
Huh? Right, here we go. Gluing the mini down. They're gluing the backpack. Yeah, here we go. Kaboom! Yeah. Another Plague Marine. Done-ish. I gotta finish up the bases, but that's easy. But yeah,
Doesn't count unless it's based.
yeah, no, it doesn't count unless it's based. But 2 more Death Guard Plague Marines, all Dunyan rings.
Oh, well done.
And you know what? I'm actually gonna put these 2 aside because we have a Patreon only stream coming
oh my
up.
Goodness.
This is true.
If you are a member of the patron, we keep this party going, and it'll be a live hobby hangout on Discord where everybody hops into the room and we just chit chat. And I'm gonna try to paint another Death Guard in 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. Can I do it? No,
Oh,
but I'll try.
also, something that's pretty crazy. Tomorrow is the first Saturday of the month.
Oh my
know that?
Oh
god!
my goodness. Whoa, that was so fast.
It was.
Yep. That means we have a call-in stream on
Yeah.
Saturday. So that means that we take randos calls, which is pretty fun.
For 10 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, we're doing 10 minutes. Although it should be like 5. We still
Yeah.
didn't get through everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But the real chat is with the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Marco Hipya, I have the Kill Team Octeris box set, but would like a Space Marine team for the game. Is there a single box that from Games Workshop that would make a decent team? Yeah, I would say a box of Incursors would be excellent. That's what I'm currently playing in terms of Space Marines. I would suggest, actually, if you want some cool Space Marines, go on eBay and buy 5 Assault Intercessors. You could probably get them for about $25. And they're great. They're really, really fun. They are brutal in close combat. Their pistols are incredibly good, although they're a little bit short range. Yeah, I would go on eBay and get some Space Marine Assault Intercessors. But on that note...
Yes, we had a bunch of videos out this week. We also have a Patreon exclusive episode this week on Saturday, which is pretty exciting. I mean, geez Louise, we're just giving away stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely wild. But
For money.
we're going to be switching over to the Patreon-only stream right now.
Yeah.
After a little pee break.
All right, everybody, except for the patrons, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And